It is a world not often associated with oceanography, with creatures that prefer working in the dark rather than spending time on a boat or on the beach. This is the story of an Oceans Lab student. You may not realize when sitting on one of the beautiful beaches in Australia, but many of them are fronted by aquatic vegetation. Seagrass grows throughout the Australian coastal waters, and particularly in the north of the country, you can find many mangrove trees. Research suggests that aquatic vegetation may be very important in our coastal systems by absorbing wave energy and reducing currents. And it can have a great effect on how our beaches and coastlines change over both short and longer periods of time. However, the majority of coastal research in the past has focused on coasts without any vegetation. One way to study coastal processes like waves and currents is through laboratory experiments. And today we are visiting the hydraulics lab of the University of Western Australia. There is our Oceans Lab student, ready for just another day in the lab. This Oceans Lab student uses a large-scale wave tank, or wave flume, to study how vegetation affects waves. You can consider a wave tank as some sort of stretched pool. On one end of the wave tank, a slope is constructed to make sure that waves will break and lose their energy rather than reflect back. On the other end of the wave tank, a wave maker is installed. Using this setup, the Oceans Lab student can, for example, study how the wave height decreases when the waves pass over the vegetation. The advantage of doing this in the lab rather than in the field is that there is full control on the wave conditions and the vegetation characteristics, such as the vegetation height and density. Several instruments are being put in place to measure the waves and currents. While the Oceans Lab student continues taking his measurements, you now know a little bit more about how vegetation can be important for coastal processes and how oceanography can be studied in the lab. Although it is a lot of hard work, there is sometimes some leisure time. And when you listen to the waves with your eyes closed, it is just like you're at a real beach.